There's something we need to be honest about with regard to Pastor Karri Bryant. And it is her body that we have talked about on this channel before, her alleged BBL that we have talked about, some of her attire, her outfits that she has worn before, some of which she has worn questionable attire while preaching. And I have a video with her with a bodycon dress on, doing a sermon with an alleged BBL. The biggest problem with Pastor Karri's dress is less the dress. It is more her track record. And what I mean by this is that it's important that we are aware of how we look and what we can get away with and what we can't. For example, if I had a parent-teacher conference at my daughter's school and I decided to show up with no bra, that would be incredibly embarrassing, not only to myself, but to my daughter, and in many ways disrespectful. Now, are there women who can get away with wearing no bra? Absolutely. And it is not okay for me to say, well, I can do what I want to do. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And you have to be, again, body aware. And sometimes this sucks because as women, we want to be able to do and wear whatever we want. People don't tend to give grace when they see someone repeatedly do something that looks intentional. Now, what you're seeing here is a woman in the church. This is a clip from a few years ago. I believe this woman is, they say she's a pastor. She's doing praise and worship. I don't even think this is in the United States. I think this is in perhaps somewhere in Africa, maybe Uganda. But again, I'm going to introduce a term called body awareness. There is a time and a place for everything. Karri Bryant looked absolutely amazing in her dress. The problem is the context. And the context is a problematic track record, an alleged BBL, preaching in a bodycon dress with an alleged BBL. All of this I have on record. Karri is an amazingly beautiful woman with a very nice physique, and I'm sure she is aware of that. But her body awareness has not fully developed as it relates to what she should and should not wear to various functions. And even though people justify this and say, well, this was not at church, even when you're outside of the church, you still represent the church, even when you're not there. I work with college students, and I have worked with college students for over 20 years. And I am very aware. When I go out, sometimes I see my students, so I always have it in the back of my mind that whatever I put on, however I'm acting, my behavior, I could potentially see one of my students out and about. And I have seen students at times where it wasn't necessarily the most favorable. But this is why track record matters, because people pay attention to what's typical versus what's not typical. And people give grace, especially when they recognize that, okay, maybe this is an unusual situation. People don't want to feel like you're exploiting a situation and or you're exploiting yourself. People also don't like when it appears that someone is trying to go viral or trying to seek a lot of attention. There's a reason why people in certain professions have to wear a uniform. Would you want to see your doctor, a firefighter, or a police officer try to rescue you in booty shorts or with their boobs all out? Would you take that person serious? You probably wouldn't. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for several videos that I'll be putting out, and then you guys will see me again soon. Let me know what you think about this style of video. Click the links in the description box to get to know more about me. I am your host, Naka, and I'm here to make the invisible visible about Black women. I highlight the things that Black women wouldn't tell you. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.
Even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurt so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again.